Obedient men on a show.
Hey, wetin happen?
Peter Obi don go scatter one journalist o.
Wait, make I sit down first.
Men on a show, story don show.
Wetin be the matter again this time?
This one na Peter Obi matter. Obedient men on a show.
Peter Obi matter. We have just 80 days left to go. Nothing should happen to him.
Obedient men on a show.
We dey here already talk.
Peter Obi don go scatter one journalist o.
Hey, which journalist be that?
One woman wey go dey ask am question yesterday night o.
But wetin the woman really talk wey offend Peter Obi?
Go dey ask am say how far.
Then wetin be the Peter Obi respond?
Omo, if you see question wey Peter Obi answer that woman.
Wetin be the question?
Peter Obi tell am say, I know say you dey against me. People say make I no come this program, but I say I go must come. So I like to dey meet people wey dey against me.
But when you hear that kind of question, so what do you think?
True, the woman dey against am, but Baba finish am.
May we see the video?
Watch the video.
People are saying if a witch is crying at night and you wake up in the morning, a baby has died.
There is none.
Okay, so
I have about 10 messages here.
Yes.
Saying I should not come to your program.
I know.
That you're totally against me.
I know.
And I'm here. I told them, I said, I like meeting people who are against me.
I know.
And I'm
I
here.
know. What they don't.
So if I take all those witches,
No, I'm sorry.
I want to see the witch before I call it witch.
Those people. Beautiful people. No, what it is that if people tell you not to come and answer questions that have been asked freely, then they are not ready for you to become.
That's what I tell them. Everybody will like you.
Because you see, it's not just Kadria saying these things. Every candidate who comes here, I put to them the things that are being discussed on social media.
I believe that two of us are well creative. We're not well shared. We didn't benefit from what is being shared. We created wealth. I've created wealth. I built people. Both in private and as a public person, run corporations that are successful. They are mine.
As governor of Anambra State,
yes.
Where you left off,
yes.
Your IGR was 500 million a month. Willie Obiano came, and within months, that IGR had become 1.2, 1.3 million, seemingly able to outperform you. So sometimes when people hear you say,
can I tell you one thing? You see, people don't look at the foundation. I built the process that made it possible. It couldn't have been 1 month you did it. Let me tell you, I built, go and check. I built the IGR building, computerized it, did everything. So when people say somebody came yesterday and he started working, look at the foundation.
Okay.
It was me who laid the foundation. You know, I made it work. He didn't print money. Let me not say what happened thereafter. So I built that foundation.
We're going to have to take a quick break, and when we come back,
he says, what are you going to do, if I understand the first question? To make people to move away from PDP and APC to Labour Party. I think it's very simple. They drove us at this junction. If you have a driver that has driven a vehicle where you've come to a point where the vehicle have an engine problem, the vehicle can no longer move, you're not going to allow the same driver to continue.
But, Mr. Obi,
we want to fix this vehicle.
But you were that vehicle. Just as early as 2019, you were in PDP. He was in PDP.
No, 1 minute.
And APC.
No. Let me tell you.
ANPP.
Let me tell you. Moses lived in Egypt.
Okay.
So was Joseph. They were part of it. God comes and chooses from within. He's not going to create new people. From within those who are there already. And save these people and save the situation. So he didn't create new people. He didn't create new creation. It is from the same people that he said, I'm picking this one.
This is not old wine, just packaged in new bottles.
No, this is new wine. But we have been existing with the old wine because they are not. But they found out that we cannot continue living with these people. You know, it's like you live in an environment where you find out that this environment, you're not part of it. All the first-class leaders that we have all over the world, we are part of the same society. But they decided we can no longer live this way. Even discoveries with all the people who have done it everywhere, it is people challenging the status quo. That's what we're doing today.
Okay.
That's what Labour Party is doing.
I mean, let's
That's
move.
why you're seeing something different. So
people will say you are status quo, but
how
let's
do we
move
put
on.
people out of poverty?
Yes.
I got the question.
And will you sack CBN governor? There are few.
No, I'm going to come to that.
Okay.
You know, pulling people out of the poverty is what we are preaching when we are taking from consumption to production.
The problem
The
is
more-
that we're not getting a grasp of
No,
exactly how this is going
you are
to
not,
happen.
You are not seeing it. It doesn't easy. You see, when you want to change a society, because majority of the people, including yourself, live off the old order. They don't see the future. That's why they say leader must be a visionary. When I
We
went to-
want to
when I went
understand
to
the
Anambra
vision.
State, let me give you an example.
Yes.
When I went to Anambra State and said to people, our education cannot continue to be at 26. We're going to change our education. We're going to change it. They said, no, you can't do this. I was impeached. People say it's impossible to come back. And later, when I challenged interpretation of tenure of governor, they say it's impossible. So people are not seeing that. We are creators. We're seeing the future. And I can tell you, how do people no. You ask me how you have to out the poverty.
And let me just clarify. We are
Let me-
not saying you don't have a vision.
Let me tell you
What we
how.
want to
I
see is understand the
I want to tell you
roadmap
the
to
how.
that vision.
I want to tell you the how. People are here about MSMEs. Micro, small businesses is the foundation of every economy. Even in the South, in the West. In the West.
Globally.
The two, let me use what we can call a developing and those who are starting, to give you an example. And I'm going to use big countries like China, Indonesia, and Vietnam. These three, to give you an example. In China, MSMEs controls 60% of the production, 60% of the export, and about 60% of the employment. And they contribute 50% of the revenue.
So how is that
For
going to happen
budgeting.
here?
Thank you. First is that you must articulate a proper agenda like China. In China today, if you look at the overall banking lending in China, about 20% to 25% of the lending is dedicated to MSME. In Indonesia, there's a ministry for MSMEs because they control 90% of the employment. So is it in Vietnam. In Nigeria, out of about, I think it's over 30 trillion land today and everything, MSMEs control less than 5%.
So how are you going to encourage banks, which are private enterprises, to give loans to SMEs? Because this is the answers
let me
we're
tell
looking
you,
for.
Listen, I'm coming from that side.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I know.
I'm
That's why I'm
involved-
asking.
My life is about finance. That's what I've done all my life. It's a combination of two main things. You have to have a fiscal and monetary policy channel like the government grants.
Anchor Farmer Borrower programs?
No, not, yes, but done differently. Not announced in Abuja, but dealing with the Bank of Industry and going to deal with the people, the farmers. Because what you have now is that good programs announced on TV, but poorly implemented. People don't do what is expected here, they do what is expected. I will be there with the farmers. I will be there with the people.
Get your PVC and vote wisely. I'm out of here.